So this one is actually also another collaboration with Danksauce, who does like incredible stuff with sound design and live in particular, making really elaborate racks to make crazy sounds, makes also Macs for live devices. I'm really excited to see what he does with the new ABL devices in Max 9. So anyway, go watch his videos. Link is down below. But he came to me with this idea that was like, well, I want to, I like chords. I work with chords, and I want to be able to invert those chords and do that easily. So we made a device that does that. So I'm going to come over to this pitched instrument. I'm actually going to start with something that is generated from the Stacks device from Ableton. And, oops. We'll do half duration, and then I'm just going to duplicate it. And then I'm only going to select the second one so you can kind of see what's happening more clearly. And then with this chord inverter, basically, as the slider goes up, we're just performing inversions, and as it goes down, we're performing inversions down. So let's hear. Have this on. Kind of need to adjust my instrument here. 1 second. So we just have different versions of the same chord here. Danksauce also had this kind of crazy idea, which was stretching the chord. So first I'm going to reset the inversion that we did, although that didn't work because of the way the MIDI tools work. But anyway, typically if you make some change and then you just hit reset, it'll go back to 0, back to normal. You can also randomize, which is really handy. And this attraction control is for cases where you have material that's maybe not quite obviously chords. And so it kind of like modifies how the chord detection algorithm works. And basically the higher the number, the more likely notes are to get bundled together into chords, and the lower the number, the less likely they are. For most typical chord progressions, you can just leave it what it is and it'll work. But if you were to say like use seed and generate some crazy stuff, this can actually give you some pretty weird and interesting results. And again, make kind of controlled variations to your clips by kind of modifying how much you're grouping together in those chords. So Danksauce's other idea is this thing called stretching, where instead of, unlike the inversion where you're kind of going, all the notes are going in the same direction, you actually have them going in opposite directions, like this, right? So that's the stretching, and you can combine these things together. So you can get all kinds of different voicings of your chords. And that's that.